Over 61% of people over the age of 60 wake up at least twice every night to urinate. But what's even more alarming is that most of them believe it's completely normal. The truth is, it's not a sign of aging, and it's not because you're drinking too much water. It's because your bladder nerves are misfiring, your blood sugar is quietly spiking at night, and your kidneys are working overtime while you sleep without you even realizing it. You wake up multiple times every night. You feel drained throughout the day. You're starting to forget things more often. The real problem isn't just poor sleep, it's your body crying out for help. So why do you still get up to pee at night, even when you don't drink much before bed? It's because your body is missing 3 key vitamins that people over 60 can no longer regulate as efficiently on their own. In this video, you'll discover the 3 essential vitamins that can help you sleep deeper and reduce nighttime urination. You'll learn exactly when and how to take them to support nerve health, balance blood sugar, and protect your kidneys. And you'll find out one simple, drug-free tip that can help you stay asleep through the night. If you're constantly waking up to pee, comment, "I'm struggling" below, because the most powerful solution is revealed in the final minute of this video. Have you ever wondered why your bladder acts up so strangely at night? You lie down, just starting to drift off, and then it hits that strong urge to get up again. Here's the surprising part: just one simple vitamin, often forgotten after age 60, might be the missing piece. That vitamin is vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. Why is it so important? Because your bladder doesn't operate on its own, it's controlled by your nervous system. That's the network of signals between your brain and the muscles in your bladder. As we get older, especially past 60, these nerves can weaken, slow down, or misfire. The result? Your bladder sends false signals, making you feel like you need to pee even when it's not full. Vitamin B1 plays a central role in keeping those nerve signals strong and accurate. It helps your nerves produce energy, maintain their protective coating called the myelin sheath, and function properly. When your body lacks B1, which is common in older adults or anyone with insulin resistance, your nerves become unreliable, and bladder control starts to break down. This is especially concerning if you have diabetes or prediabetes. Diabetic nerve damage, known as autonomic neuropathy, often affects the bladder first. That's why so many older adults with blood sugar issues also struggle with frequent nighttime urination and poor sleep. But here's the good news. Studies show that restoring vitamin B1 levels can significantly improve bladder control, especially in those who are deficient. Some seniors report cutting nighttime bathroom trips from 4 down to just 1. So, how do you restore it? Start with food. B1-rich foods include whole grains, seeds, legumes, nuts, and beef liver. But if you're already showing symptoms, food alone might not be enough. That's where supplements can really help. The 2 best forms are benfotiamine, a fat-soluble version that absorbs deeply into your cells, and thiamine mononitrate, a natural water-soluble form that outperforms many synthetic blends. Here's a bonus pairing: vitamin B1 with magnesium can make the results even better. Magnesium stabilizes nerve function and supports the same bladder control pathways, giving you a powerful 1-2 punch against nighttime urination. And if your current diet is high in refined carbs, be careful. Carbohydrates burn through thiamine during digestion. Cutting back on processed carbs may help preserve and better use this essential vitamin. But more than anything, restoring B1 isn't just about fewer trips to the bathroom. It's about supporting your nervous system, improving your sleep, and protecting your long-term mental clarity and independence. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, leave a comment below with "Still with you" so I know you're following along. Your support really means a lot. Now picture this. You've just laid down to rest. The room is quiet. Your body's tired. But your mind, still racing. And just as you start to drift off, your bladder calls again. What if I told you this nightly disruption could be caused not by your kidneys or even your fluid intake, but by something far more subtle, your stress hormones, and the mineral that can calm this entire system down? Magnesium. Magnesium is involved in over 300 essential processes in your body. But for people over 60, it's often the first nutrient to become dangerously low. Why? Because aging bodies absorb it less efficiently. And stress, even mild, chronic stress causes your body to burn through it even faster. Now here's the catch. When your magnesium levels are low, your cortisol levels, the body's primary stress hormone, can rise too high at night. This triggers the kidneys to produce more urine. It also keeps your nervous system on alert, even when you're trying to rest. That's why some people wake up feeling like they never really slept. Not because their sleep was short, but because their nervous system never powered down. Magnesium helps solve both problems at once. It calms the nervous system. It lowers cortisol, and it supports the smooth muscle function of the bladder, allowing it to hold more urine comfortably without those false alarms during the night. One study published in Neurology and Urodynamics found that magnesium supplementation reduced symptoms of overactive bladder, especially nighttime urgency. And among seniors, the results were even more impressive, with some participants cutting their nighttime bathroom trips in half within a few weeks. So, how can you get more magnesium? Start with food. Spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, lentils, brown rice, and fatty fish like salmon or mackerel are all rich in magnesium. But again, food may not be enough. If you're over 60, your body may not absorb magnesium as well as it used to. In that case, magnesium glycinate is a great supplement option. It's highly absorbable and gentle on the stomach, especially compared to cheaper forms like magnesium oxide. Some people also benefit from taking magnesium right before bed when cortisol tends to spike, helping the body shift into a calm, restful state. Here's the bigger picture. Magnesium doesn't just help you sleep longer or reduce bathroom trips. It helps restore a sense of calm, of stillness, of finally being able to rest both your body and your mind. And in a world that rarely gives seniors a moment of peace, that matters more than ever. Have you ever wondered, why you still wake up 2 or 3 times a night to urinate? Even after cutting back on water, avoiding salty food, and sticking to a sleep schedule. The real problem might not be your habits. It could be a silent deficiency in vitamin D3 and K2, 2 nutrients that play a vital role in calcium balance and kidney function. Most people over 60 are low in vitamin D. But what many don't realize is that low D3 disrupts the renin-angiotensin system, which regulates blood pressure and urine output. The result, your body starts producing more urine at night, even when it doesn't need to, robbing you of restful sleep. But that's just part of the story. Without enough vitamin K2 alongside D3, calcium in your bloodstream doesn't go where it should. Instead of being absorbed into your bones, it builds up in your kidneys and arteries, slowly damaging these vital systems. Over time, this can lead to kidney strain, high blood pressure, and even heart problems. When taken together, D3 and K2 form a powerful protective team. D3 improves calcium absorption and supports kidney hormone function. K2 directs calcium into your bones and away from soft tissues like your kidneys. Together, they help regulate blood pressure, reduce nighttime urine production, and slow down age-related kidney wear and tear. You can get vitamin D naturally from sunlight, egg yolks, and fatty fish. But as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing D3 from sunlight. That's why supplementing with D3 cholecalciferol combined with K2-MK7 is often the most effective solution, especially if you're already dealing with nighttime urination. Because sometimes the issue isn't your bladder, it's the way your kidneys are working behind the scenes. And D3 and K2 may be the silent guards your body has been missing all along. Do you often have a small snack after 8 p.m.? A slice of bread, some sweet fruit, a glass of warm milk, or a little treat before bed? It might seem harmless, even comforting, but it could be the hidden reason your bladder keeps waking you up at night. Most people over 60 have a slower metabolism. When you eat late, especially foods high in sugar or carbohydrates, your body releases insulin to manage the rise in blood sugar. This doesn't just affect glucose, it also tells your kidneys to produce more urine. That means more bathroom trips at night, disrupted sleep, and over time, blood sugar that becomes harder to control, putting your heart, kidneys, and brain at greater risk. But that's not all. Eating late also delays the production of melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep. So even when you get into bed on time, your body might not fully shut down. Instead, you end up lying there, half awake, with your bladder working overtime. So, what's the fix? It's simpler than you think. Stop eating at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. Avoid sugary snacks, starchy foods, or anything salty late in the evening. And if you truly need a light bite, choose something gentle like a few almonds, a small glass of unsweetened nut milk, or a few slices of cucumber. This small adjustment can make a big difference. It helps reduce nighttime urination, allows your body to settle into deep, uninterrupted sleep, and gives your blood sugar and blood pressure a chance to stabilize naturally. Many people never suspect that their quiet little snack could be quietly disrupting their entire night. But once you break the habit, your body will begin to reset and better sleep will come back, like a long-lost gift finally returned. If you're still watching with me, leave a comment below saying, "I'm still here." It lets me know you're truly on this journey, and those who stay to the end are often the ones who find the answers they've been missing. When we talk about nighttime urination, most people don't think about the prostate. But for men over 60, it's often one of the biggest hidden causes of urinary issues. An enlarged prostate puts pressure on the bladder, creating the constant urge to urinate even when the bladder isn't actually full. And one of the most important nutrients for supporting prostate health, hormone balance, and even bladder control is zinc. But it's not just men. Postmenopausal women are also at high risk of zinc deficiency due to poor absorption, low zinc diets, and the natural effects of aging. As a result, their immune system weakens, hormone regulation falters, and the bladder becomes more sensitive, sending frequent false alarms throughout the night. Multiple studies show that proper zinc supplementation can help reduce prostate enlargement, stabilize testosterone levels, and even decrease the frequency of nighttime urination, especially in older adults. Zinc also plays a role in the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep cycle and supports healthy nerve signaling that controls the bladder. You'll find zinc in oysters, red meat, liver, pumpkin seeds, lentils, and whole grains. But after age 60, your body's ability to absorb zinc from food decreases significantly. That's why zinc picolinate or zinc citrate are ideal forms to supplement. They're more bioavailable and gentler on the stomach than common zinc sulfate. When your body gets enough zinc, the prostate functions more efficiently, hormones become more balanced, and those unnecessary nighttime wake-ups can start to fade away. It may be a small mineral, but sometimes the smallest things make the biggest difference. And just maybe, zinc has been the missing link behind your broken sleep for far too long. Have you ever asked yourself, why do I still wake up 2 or 3 times a night to use the bathroom, even when I don't drink much water? Avoid salty foods, and make sure to go before bed. The answer may be hiding in plain sight. A glass of fruit juice, a cup of herbal tea, a serving of unsweetened milk. These things which you might be using to help you sleep could actually be overstimulating your bladder. Most people over 60 don't realize this. Many seemingly healthy foods contain natural diuretics. They signal your kidneys to flush out more urine even when your fluid intake is low. The result? You start urinating earlier, more often, and your sleep becomes broken night after night. Let's take a few examples. Sweet fruits like grapes, watermelon, and oranges are high in fructose, which can cause slight blood sugar spikes at night, and this, in turn, prompts your kidneys to filter more fluid. Green tea, herbal tea, and even decaf coffee often contain trace amounts of caffeine or other mild stimulants. Even healthy choices like unsweetened almond milk can contain natural sugars or irritate digestion, both of which may create extra bladder pressure. Now, you don't have to cut these foods out entirely, but if you're struggling with nighttime urination, try removing them after 6 p.m. Instead, opt for warm water, a few cucumber slices, or a small portion of steamed oats. Just a few days of this adjustment, and you may notice deeper sleep, fewer bathroom interruptions, and a calmer bladder overall. Many seniors are unknowingly watering their bladder in the evening. But once you identify these hidden triggers, you'll start reclaiming your nights and your rest. Because sometimes, it's not about how much you drink. It's about eating the wrong things, at the wrong time, for the wrong purpose, without even realizing it. Have you ever noticed this strange pattern? You don't eat salty foods, you don't drink too much water, and your stomach feels fine, yet you still wake up in the middle of the night, often around 2 or 3 a.m. Oh, just to use the bathroom. If this sounds familiar, the issue might not be in your bladder. It could be coming from your hormones, specifically cortisol and adrenaline, which become increasingly sensitive to stress as we age. After age 60, your body becomes less resilient to emotional stress. Even subtle worries about your children, your health, or your finances can quietly trigger your adrenal glands to release cortisol too early in the night. This hormone doesn't just wake you up, it also signals your kidneys to produce more urine, creating that urgent need to go even when your bladder isn't full. Long-term stress also disrupts another key hormone called ADH, the antidiuretic hormone, which normally helps you hold on to fluids and reduces urine production while you sleep. When ADH is off balance, your body eliminates more water than necessary during the night, even if you haven't had anything to drink. So, how do we fix this? It all starts with calming your nervous system and resetting your hormonal rhythm. Try meditating or doing slow, deep breathing for 10 minutes before bed. Avoid stressful news or using your phone after 9 p.m. And consider adding natural, calming foods like walnuts, oatmeal, or magnesium-rich snacks in the evening to support your nervous system. Within just 5 to 7 nights, many people report feeling more at ease when lying down, fewer awakenings during the night, and a gradual drop in nighttime urination. Stress is the silent thief. It doesn't shout or announce itself, but each night, it quietly steals your sleep and disrupts your body from the inside out. Yet once you regain control of your inner balance, something changes. You'll realize it's not sleeping pills or herbal teas that truly help. It's peace of mind, the quiet stability within you that finally allows your body to rest and your nights to feel whole again. If you've made it this far, I know you're truly committed to your health. Leave a comment below saying, "I'm ready to change." So I know you're prepared to apply this final solution, a small adjustment that can make a big difference. REs. You've improved your diet, added the right vitamins, managed your stress. But if you're still sleeping in the wrong position each night, your bladder may still be getting unnecessary pressure, sending false signals to your brain, waking you up even when it's not full. Most people over 60 tend to sleep on their right side or on their back. But these positions can increase pressure on the ureters, the tubes that carry urine from your kidneys to your bladder, making you feel the urge to urinate sooner than necessary. The solution: try sleeping on your left side, with a pillow between your knees to reduce pressure on your lower abdomen. This position helps relax the kidneys, improve blood flow, and support the nerves that regulate bladder function. You can also try slightly elevating your legs to ease abdominal pressure, or using a lumbar support pillow if back pain tends to wake you during the night. These small changes help reduce false urgency, allow your bladder to stay relaxed, and extend your deep sleep cycles, which are crucial for healing after 60. Not everyone believes that a pillow, or simply turning to your left side, could transform their night. But I've seen hundreds of seniors do exactly that, and suddenly they're no longer waking up at 1 or 2 a.m. Your body doesn't need something complicated. It just needs to be listened to and gently supported in the right way. We've just explored the 3 essential vitamins that can help reduce nighttime urination, improve your sleep, and support your nerves, kidneys, and blood sugar, especially after 60. You also learned about small but powerful habits, changing your sleeping position, cutting back on hidden evening diuretics, and calming your stress to let your bladder rest. I know what it feels like to wake up with heavy eyes, a tired body, and a mind that struggles to focus. You've been trying, but maybe not with the right tools. I hope this video serves as a gentle turning point, a light in the dark that helps you sleep deeper and wake up with more peace and ease. If you found today's message helpful, please hit the like button to share it with others who may also be struggling in silence. And leave a comment below saying, "I'm ready to sleep well, so I know you're part of this journey with me." And if you want to learn about 5 natural foods that help calm the bladder and reduce nighttime urgency, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The next video will help complete your healthy sleep transformation.